In the Folds of the Flesh is a lesser-known giallo film. I've gotten to the point where I've seen so many that I'm starting to reaching for the ones that are the bottom of the barrel. And this one was on a list of more obscure ones, so I wrote it down, found it at a video rental shop to check it out, and really regret it. This one is about an escaped convict. He's being chased by the police and he runs into this rich mansion's estate and he sees a woman putting a body in the garden. He doesn't say anything and he gets arrested. He doesn't say anything. And fast forward like 13 years later, the woman who was putting the body in lives with her 2 children. And the 3 of them sometimes lure people and kill them and dispatch of the bodies. And they're able to hide it because the house is really old, so it's on top of like a burial Etruscan cemetery. So whenever people see bones or skeletons, they go, "Oh, that's just from like history," and that's kind of like the concept at first. But then the convict from before ends up being kind of like the main antagonist for the middle. He takes them hostage and he wants to blackmail them. But the movie is it doesn't really hit the right tone because, well, I mean, first off, I read a book about poisons right before I watched this movie, and the way they use the poison in the movie is really dumb. And the killings are really awkward. The final twists are just really out there. They're really melodramatic. They just don't make sense. It almost feels like the story doesn't know where it wants to go, because at first it's going for like this sort of like murderous hosts, and then they're taken hostage, and then they throw in another twist here and there, and it kind of feels like the movie just has no real arc or drive for these characters. They're just like making up stuff as they go, and I really didn't enjoy that. The twists are pretty lame. The movie's not really like thrilling in any way because it just feels really low effort. So I give In the Folds of the Flesh a 0 out of 10.